everyone! Hello! Yeah, I'm early, but that does not mean I'm ready, because I was muted. I said hello, 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 and then I realized I was muted, so I said hello again. And also, I don't even have my chats popped out. Let me do that right now. Hey everyone, how are you guys doing? How's your Tuesday night / Wednesday morning, I assume, for most of you? Glad you're doing great. Very happy to hear that. Love how you changed the background to match the time. Yes, there are 2 versions. And also, I realized I got the credit completely wrong yesterday when I was talking about how it's made by the same artist the same art studio who did my chibi models. But that was completely wrong. It's by another online studio, which I will add to my card credits later. But yeah, they have multiple versions of this room, and it's really cute. I know, how could I? How could I credit the wrong artist? I deserve to be cancelled over this. It's okay, you can be our clumsy robot. Okay, I'm not your robot. Sheesh. And I'm not clumsy. Okay, I'll have you know I'm actually not that clumsy. I know that, like, okay, listen, nothing against clumsy people, okay? But I don't think I'm even that clumsy. I'm actually pretty careful. And I'm not your robot. I'm your Oshi. I am your scammer. Your dedicated scammer. Anyways, what did I miss? What did I miss in the Froyo chat? Yeah, I like how I made my card. I like how I made my card. Cause, like, you know, I paid for that website. It's not much. It's only a few dollars, but like, yeah, it better look good, you know, if I paid money. Otherwise, that's like wasted money. That'd be, what do they call it? Sunk cost. Okay, so I was just texting my friend who wanted to like have a get together for, I think she asked me to like, no, she didn't ask me, but like she invited me to like get lunch together at some point. And then we had this text convo over the past almost an entire week because we're both just so slow at replying to each other. And then now we have to go message our other friends. And she was like, oh, should I make a group chat? And I was like, I don't like group chats, so let's just, you know, DM people one by one. I don't know, like, it's so weird, cause like, I know that making a group chat is probably more efficient, but I just don't like making group chats, you know? Like, what if we add someone to the group chat and they're like, oh, I actually don't want to go, or I'm actually not free that day, and then it's all awkward? So I was just like typing up these templates of texts to send to our individual friends. And then I feel so awkward. Yeah. I do not enjoy planning hangouts for this reason. Hey yo, hello. I saw your clip, Ezreal. I saw your clip right before the stream. Why do I sound so stupid when I watch clips of my own streams, you guys? I feel like, okay, see, I don't feel very smart when I stream, But I feel like I'm even dumber in clips for some reason. I mean, like, even when I edit my own clips, I try to make myself not sound stupid, but I end up sounding stupid anyways. I'm gonna play games while watching stream. See, that is what I call efficiency. That is some good time management skills. Clips are meant to highlight your stupid moments. No! How could you? How could you do that to me? You're not supposed to highlight moments that are common. You're supposed to highlight rare moments, you know? Like, I'm already so stupid. Can't you just highlight the smarter parts? Yodoko was really cute. Oh, you miss Yodoko? You miss Yodoko? Let me see if I can summon her. Actually, I haven't turned Yodoko into a sticker yet, so I can't summon her right now. I mean, I haven't turned Yodoko into an item, so I can't summon her. But next time I'll remember. This is your daily reminder. You already reminded me once today. Editing is designed to enhance specific moments. It's hard to edit in smarter parts if there aren't. Oh, I see how it is. I see how it is. This is just a stream where you guys roast me, isn't it? Unbelievable. This is your reminder of the reminder. Fine, fine, you win, okay? This is the reminder of the reminder. The reminder for me to remember the reminder. That's every stream though. How could you? How could you do this to this innocent little robot here? You know what? I should just quit, okay? You humans are bullying. This is called bullying. This is discrimination. I feel very discriminated against. Because you already blew the budget. Shh. We aren't supposed to talk about that. That was supposed to be secret. Shh. Nothing happened. Hello, Lana. Nothing happened. Absolutely nothing happened. I didn't overspend on art or anything. You're awesome. You see, you're just trying to keep me with flattery.
Oh hey! A new Froyo! Welcome, welcome, welcome!
Also, thank you for joining my membership again, Rana. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I tweaked my membership levels a little bit so that the lowest tier is now level 10 because I was thinking, shouldn't level 1 be every subscriber? So like, the first tier of the membership would be level 10 and then the second tier is level 99. Just tweak the names a little bit. I never saw that post. I mean, what post? Exactly. There was no post. Just like how there was no lost stream. Shh. Where are you going, Vali? Me and my friends don't really text each other much either. We voice chat in games mostly when we aren't in person, but... Yeah, see, like... I would call with my friend. I would call my friend. It's just that every time we call each other, we don't pick up. It's kind of what happens when you're old and busy. have I been though? You guys know how I've been. I've been pretty well. I've been pretty happy. Especially with all the new art commissions. I totally didn't just commission today. I mean, what? I need to work on that budgeting spreadsheet, you guys. Like, if I don't start doing that for reals, I'm gonna spend my entire savings in the first half of the year, if not the first quarter. Is it at least on the spreadsheet? Dude, you know how my spreadsheet looks like? All I did was delete some rows and columns. Cause you know how when you open Google Spreadsheet, it like automatically gives you 1,000 rows? And like... is it like 26 columns? Because like the columns are in letters. Like all I did was remove like 900 rows. That's literally all I did the last time I worked on it, which was the only time I really worked on it. Like I just created the spreadsheet and then deleted some rows and then closed the window and never opened it again. Hey, yeah, old. Very old. When you're old, you just don't get to communicate with your friends as much, which is why you should always make sure when you do communicate that the communication is efficient. And effective. My place just raining every day and the traffic is so full that you can play Spiral Abyss from 1 to 12. You haven't even played levels 1 to 8 yet? Looks like we know where those 150 gifted memberships went into. Yeah, it probably went into one of the new illustrations I commissioned. No, see, like I don't think I've even received that payment yet, like from YouTube, because it takes at least a month. Yeah, I think it takes at least a month and you have to reach at least $100 in revenue to get paid. So I think I'll be getting paid like at the end of this month. It's very slow. So you never used it is what you're saying? Listen. I haven't started using it, but I will, okay? Like I will literally go work on it right after this stream. Actually, you know what? That's probably a lie. That's probably a lie because after this stream I should be sleeping. Yeah. Promise with a cherry on top? Why a cherry on top? Why not a blueberry? I like blueberries more. Why is it always cherry on top? Why not some other fruit? Why not grapes? Grapes are round. Why not a cherry tomato? I like cherry tomatoes too. And blueberries, strawberries, raspberries. Why does it have to be cherry? Nothing against cherries, okay? I like cherries too. I just don't think it's very fair for the other fruits. Promise was a chocolate-covered cherry tomato? Sure. I couldn't find the image of the chocolate cherry tomato. You know what? I should have added in like those small eggs. Like, what are they even called? I need to look this up. Quail eggs. Yeah, I should have added quail eggs to the mix. I'll remember that for the next time. It was actually so cursed. You know what, let me write this down somewhere so I don't forget. Add quail eggs to the cherry tomato plus chocolate bean mix. Yes, I actually wrote all of that down. I'll never forget. Any advice on how to sleep faster? I have trouble sleeping early. Well, I would say to get tired. Like, maybe do some workouts, maybe do some like push-ups or sit-ups or jumping jacks. I don't know. That'll either make you tired and sleep fast, or it'll make you too awake to fall asleep. One or the other. You just need to take the 50-50 chance. Or like, I guess you could also try using ASMR, which like, I feel like for me personally, ASMR doesn't really work when it comes to like sleeping. But, or maybe you can like listen to some scientific article that you're not interested in and try to focus on it, and then you'll probably fall asleep pretty soon. Cause like, you know how back in school, sometimes you just can't help feeling sleepy even though you had a lot of sleep the night before during lectures? Like, when you listen to something boring, you're gonna fall asleep. Probably. That's sick, getting paid by YouTube. Soon you'll have a sponsor or something. Oh, I wish. Dude, I wish. You know how many times I've been paid by YouTube in total? Like, not even just from this one channel. Like, twice. I've been paid by YouTube twice. In total. Over the last, like, what, 10 years? And it's like, because YouTube only pays you when you reach $100 in revenue, so yeah, if you're looking for a full-time job, don't be a YouTuber. Yeah, really. I mean, like, yeah, twice or maybe 3 times. But yeah, I haven't received a payment from YouTube in like at least a few months. I mean, like, I don't rely on YouTube to make money, but let's be honest, it's nice to get money, right? Or, you know, Lana, if the getting tired thing doesn't work for you, you can always try to knock yourself out on the wall or something. But like, I don't personally recommend that, but I've heard that if you don't mind risking a concussion, that's apparently very effective, but you know. I don't personally recommend it. I just heard that it sometimes works. Other times you might end up in emergency care, but like, you know, if you're desperate enough to take that risk, then by all means. I'm just joking, by the way. Don't actually do it. I don't want to be responsible for your injuries. Thank you for the hydrate redeem. I will drink H2O now. YouTubers don't really make any money until you start getting big, like 200k subs big. Yeah, exactly. I mean, like, I guess you can also earn from sponsorships, but like I'm nowhere near that level. Okay, I feel like I'm only like what, at like 2k. I can only start even imagining that at like 10k is what I think. Cause I mean, what brand is gonna want to sponsor me right now? Especially with VTubers too, like a lot of items, a lot of products we can't really do sponsorships for. You know, like physical products, cause especially since I don't even do any like hand cam stuff. So yeah, I don't think I can count on that anytime soon. I feel you have pretty good potential though. Potential means nothing when my efforts don't match up to them. Okay? Like you guys know how lazy I am. You guys know how much of a slacker I am. Even if I do have the potential, I probably don't have the effort, don't have the willingness to put in that much effort, so... yeah, let's just see. Let's just see. Just stopped in to say hi before going to bed. Thank you for saying hi. And good night. Sweet dreams. Why do people say sweet dreams when you can't really taste anything in your dreams? Have you guys had those like food dreams where you actually eat something and yeah, the food in your dreams don't really taste anything. Don't really taste like anything. They don't have any flavors, I mean. I mean, I know I'm not old as a robot, but mother... mother is old, so I know all about being old, okay? The pay is like 1 to 5k every million views or so, but you're great and the sponsor would be lucky to have you. You guys are praising me too much, I think. You're gonna feed my ego too much. So like, reel it back, okay? Reel it back. Let's be realistic and just, you know, not expect anything. I mean, like, I have received sponsorship emails from my old, from my old channel. You know, the she who must not be named one after I hacked it. Shh. But like, I'm pretty sure, I'm like 99% sure they were all scams. Cause every time I get a email, I would like look it up on Google first to see if other people have received it. Plus, most of the time, it's always something that has nothing to do with what I actually do on YouTube, which was covers. Like, all I did was post covers. Nothing else. Like, what can I get sponsored? What can I even get sponsored by? I don't know. Like, nowadays, at least I do streams. And at least I actually talk. But yeah, back in the days, I only ever posted covers, so there really wasn't any point. Honestly, a lot of brands are usually pretty open to sponsoring people, but the issue is ethics. Like, do you want sponsors from gambling sites / potential scams? Yeah, true. See, like, when and if I ever get sponsorships, I'd rather it be like a game or an app that I can demonstrate without having to like film anything. Because if it's like a sponsorship where they send you an actual product, well, I don't have a camera that's good enough quality. And like, honestly, I just don't want to do any like IRL footage ever. Now that I think about it, I don't think I ate that much food in my dreams. Really? Maybe you just don't like food that much. I, on the other hand, love food. Okay, I love human food. And I love robot food. Monsters, I mean. Going to bed now, good night. Good night, good night. Thank you for stopping by today. Sweet dreams. Dream about food. Isn't Arknight's EnVtuber dropping soon? Oh yeah! You know, you guys, I actually pre-registered for that. If it's released already, maybe I should play that. Arknight's EnVtuber. Maybe I should play it. When is it releasing? Oh, it's releasing tomorrow. I mean, the day after tomorrow. Which is basically tomorrow. Because I've got like a little over an hour left today. No, I got like a little over 2 hours left for today. Yeah, I'd like to try playing EnVtuber. I mean, the illustrations look cool. And you know another game I've been following for a while? What's it called? The Silver Palace? I really want to play that because the artist who drew the sprites is like this really well-known. It's really well-known, and like I've loved her art style ever since I discovered her. I even had this goal of like eventually commissioning a live 2D model from her, which I don't think is gonna happen anytime soon because I mean she's probably overbooked, and also I don't have the funds. Releases tomorrow morning at 6 AM. Wait, what? What time zone is that? 6 AM in which time zone? Yes, the bot is still active. I fixed it. It's already downloadable? Really? Oh yeah, I can download it right now. I can download the launcher. See, I want to start playing Infinity Nikki this week, but maybe I'll switch to EnVtuber since it's new. And then maybe I'll move Infinity Nikki to next week. It's 6 PM GMT -8. What's that time zone? Is that Eastern? Or Pacific? It releases at 2 AM Pacific time on the 22nd. Oh. Great. I guess time to pull an all-nighter. I mean... Nah, I'll probably stream it on Friday. If I do end up playing it. Cause I already skipped Wednesday last week. I don't want to skip this week's. And then on Thursday I have a sing-along karaoke. Which, you know what, it's okay if I don't do a karaoke, right? Because I already did one this month. What did I say my goals for karaoke? Is like once a month or something? Hi, hello. Exciting new gacha game. I don't know if I should be excited or concerned. You know what, even if I want to spend on gacha games, I won't be able to because I simply don't have. Also, why is my mouse not even opening? Oh yeah, okay. Once again, V-Bridger is letting me down by disconnecting. Exciting for Yo-Yo, not exciting for her wallet. Yeah. Like, I'm pretty sure my wallet, or mother's wallet, is shaking in fear right now. Imagine the wallet going like, please don't open me again. I don't have anything left. Poor Yona's wallet. You don't get to call Mother Yona, okay? You call her Miss Villataya. Have some respect. Yo-Yo is going to fall into the pit hole of Arknight's music. I think I'm mentally prepared for that. That I'm prepared for. Speaking of music though, I feel like I've been trying to record new covers, and that just reminds me, that cover from last week I still haven't worked on. I will do that tomorrow, I promise, okay? And then I've been trying to record new covers, but I've just been getting so little time to myself for recording. So I don't know how productive I can be in terms of recording songs. I know, okay, I know. I'll remember. Okay, I'll remember. I need to work on that, and then I have... What other projects do I have? Yeah, I have a lot of things to do before the end of month, and it's already the 21st. The 22nd actually. By the time the stream ends, that'll most likely be the 22nd. And I have so many things I need to do, you guys. Will I survive the end of the month? You know what, if I get too busy, I'm just gonna take a week-long break from streaming and lose all of my viewership, but you know, that's okay. You've been doing so much recently, as well as doing all this with the humans around. Yeah, see, like, I feel like having humans around has made productivity about 3 times harder. Mainly because, like, my sleep schedule doesn't really sync up with theirs. And, like, after this month, other humans are going to be here. So, it's going to be pretty hectic in the human world. Because, you know, Mother created me to deal with situations like this after all. I'm just gonna have to stand in for her while she goes and slacks off. Unbelievable. That woman. Yeah, if I take a break, I'll make sure to at least post some updates here and there. Like, I don't want to just go full on silent like I did last summer. It's just so bad for the algorithm. Like, I apologize to make this all about the views again, but like, that's kind of an important part of it, isn't it? Cause like, no matter how much effort I put into VTubing and whatnot, which, I mean, you guys know I'm not putting that much effort into it, but like, no matter how hard I can work, it wouldn't mean much if nobody's seeing it. Like, I'd still be just in my own little world, in this tiny little corner of the internet. And like, numbers isn't everything, but it's a pretty big part of something. You know what I mean? Like, if I just keep doing things without paying any mind to what's objectively there, then I don't know. I feel like it can get to a point where it's not worth doing anymore. Sounds like you should take a break for the whole of next month and pray for your Wi-Fi. Yeah, like, honestly, that might happen. That might happen. Because, like, if the humans are constantly inside this household, and, like, I don't get any private time, I probably won't be able to stream at all. Like, maybe I'll just have to record videos, and then just post covers and stuff. Yeah, see, like, people make it sound like such a bad thing to talk about the numbers and algorithm and how it's bad to only care about the views. But, like, I think it's perfectly fine to care about the views, you know? As long as it's not the only thing you care about. Like, I still care about the quality of my content. What content? It's not like I posted anything in the last 3 weeks. But yeah, like, if I'm streaming, I want to set up the stream properly. Like I want to have the scene setups. I want to, like, properly chat with my viewers. And, like, if I'm doing covers, I'm gonna properly record those covers and properly mix them and edit videos for them. So, like, it's not just about the views. It's about, like, everything combined, you know. Like, my own personal standards. Like, I need to reach a certain standard to consider myself a full-fledged VTuber, I guess. You can record gaming moments with friends if you want. Yeah, maybe I can. Maybe I should get back into trying to get my grass-touching buddies to game with me. Honestly, that might work. See, like, most of them aren't gamers, but they have very nice voices. I'll just say this. And, like, the only concern I have is that we might accidentally dox each other. Cause, like, they don't call me Yo-Yo. But who knows, right? I think shorts are good to gain the attention of people. It gives them a glimpse of your streams, and if they're hooked, they'll follow your channel. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I think for a couple months, I was pretty, I don't know, I was pretty consistent with, like, uploading shorts, like, back in, was it, like, May last year? Yeah, like, there were times when I was more consistently uploading shorts. But then, you see, the thing with shorts is that they're short, and, like, I don't really get a lot of satisfaction in making shorts, and also I couldn't be bothered with putting too much effort into editing a 20-second video. I don't know, it feels like a waste to, like, open the whole software just to make something that short. But, like, see, this is just me. Like, I'm a little bit weird, perfectionistic, kind of, in that regard. Which is not a good thing, by the way. You shouldn't be too perfectionistic. But yeah, that's how I see it. And also because there are so many things I want to do. See, again, with the too many hobbies, too many options thing. Do a recording with consent and edit out the accidental doxing. I could probably do that. Who knows? Maybe I can. I mean, yeah, we'll have to see. We'll have to see. If I ever do end up convincing my grass-touching buddies into VTubing, you guys, you'll know, okay? Because I'll be the first to brag about it. I'll be bragging about it big time. Because that would be a huge accomplishment, not gonna lie. Shorts are deceptively annoying to edit for NGL. Yeah, they are, aren't they? It's like, See, I know how to add those subtitles. Like, make them look fancy and all the zooms and sliding and scene transitions. I just can't be bothered. Again, I'm just lazy. Like, plus, if I ever become known for something, I'd rather be known for my singing or my art in the distant future. But yeah, I don't want to be just known for random, like, yapping. Which, I mean, I know that's pretty much the thing I do the most nowadays, chatting, streams. But like, if I'm ever known for something, I'd rather be known for singing. Oh god, it's a creature. What creature? You got a problem with the creature? Because for the 20 to 30 seconds you edit, it has to perpetually keep the viewer's attention. Yeah, like, don't even get me started on that, okay? Like, it's always about keeping the viewers. And like, nowadays humans have such a short attention span. Robots too. Or at least this robot does, because, you know, I'm not like other robots. I love your singing, so there's that. See, like, I feel like every time I post a cover, I get disappointed. Because it's like, the view percentage is always super low on my covers. It's like, I guess I have a decent voice that's not really good enough to keep the listeners. You know what I mean? Like, the only times I can really get views on covers is when I cover super popular songs. Which, like, that's another thing I'm too lazy to do. Like, following trends. Because, I mean, if I really want to put in the effort, right? Like, I could just go on the trending page and then find the most trending songs of this month and then just, like, make a ton of covers and post one every week. I could do that if I really wanted to do that, but like, see, that's another sign of me being too lazy. Snippets of covers and shorts could be good. That's how I found a few VTubers. Yeah, I have friends who do like short covers on Douyin, which is a Chinese TikTok. It seems like a good strategy, right? But like, I don't know, we'll have to see. There'd be so many brain rot songs. I don't want to sing brain rot songs. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. And like, I was just thinking the other day, I was like, you know what? I should set a little milestone that like, without a certain deadline, without a set deadline, you know, like when and if I ever reach that milestone in terms of like viewer count or subscribers or followers, then I'm gonna put a more serious effort into VTubing. I was thinking about that just the other day, and like, I don't know what I should set it to be, because I mean, right now, I mean, 2K seems like a big number, but it really isn't. So, I don't know what to set it. Like, is 10K still a little bit too small? Maybe 50K, but then that feels a little too ambitious. I don't know, we'll have to see. 17K though. I do like the number 17. Maybe treat them as a way to lure people in and get more prio in the algorithm and then push for what you want every now and then. Yeah, see, I think that would be a good strategy, right? Like, because I used to only ever consider what I want to post. Like, when I was doing covers, I I truly didn't care much for the, well, I cared for the views, but like I cared more about how I wanted to present myself, I guess, or present my works. You know, like I used to write really long paragraphs in my descriptions for every cover, and like I would write them differently. I would write an essay basically under every cover. I would literally spend 2 hours on the description of a cover. And like, you know what? Nobody reads the description. And like, I thought it was so important. Okay, like I will literally dedicate a day to post a cover because I need hours to write the description. But I was just that idealistic inside my own head because I'm like, oh, I need to write something cool. 2K is big as long as most people are actively watching. But most people are not actively watching. Like, my regular viewers are what, like 10 on a good day? And this is not even like taking into consideration the fact that I have like live streams nowadays show on the shorts feed, so when you see there are 10 viewers, there are probably like 5 active viewers. And the rest are probably just gonna like scroll away right after liking, possibly, or just completely ignoring. Which is fine. Like, I'm not saying that it's a like, I'm not saying that I blame it on any viewer or the algorithm or whatever. It's just how it works, right? I don't think it should be so taboo to talk about it. I think you either explode into popularity as a VTuber or stay relatively unknown. I don't think I've ever heard of a VTuber that is just average popularity. It's either they're unknown or hella popular. I mean, I guess that depends on what you consider to be average popularity, right? And I feel like they stay unknown because they quit, probably. I mean, I have followed a few VTubers that could be considered average popularity, like both on Bilibili and on YouTube. Like one VTuber, I think she's like half VTuber and half real life idol, and like I followed her since she was at like a few thousand subscribers, and now she's like at 50k, I think. I don't know if that's what you would call average popularity, but she's definitely not like super big or anything. I feel like the growth probably just speeds up the more the more exposure you get, because then the algorithm starts pushing you, and then like you can make all the connections with other people in the VTuber scene, and like you get more opportunities to collaborate, and thus getting exposed to more viewers. At least that's the way I understand it, right? I mean, I'm no expert on algorithm. I personally really like super passionate, genuine creators, which is why I'm drawn to the yo-yo. Oh, I don't know about super passionate, okay? I'm just here vibing. I'm just here like for the fun. I literally started VTubing because everyone else was. And like, I just tried it out of curiosity and was like, you know what, this is kind of fun. But yeah, you have to consider like not just what you want to present to the world, but also how the viewers are going to view you, right? Because like, if I just followed my own idealistic goals, I probably wouldn't be streaming. I'd probably be commissioning an entire live 2D model for one song. Like, I'm not even kidding, I would do that. That's something I would do, okay? Like, I would commission a whole model just to record one song, and then like use that model to make the video for that one song, and then never use the model again. Like, I could do that. Okay, maybe I would still use the model if I really like it, but you get the point. Like, I just really like art. I just really like getting art. And I like singing, and I like... well... I like acting cool on the internet. And it's like, if everything was ideal, like in my own little ideal imagination world, that's how I would do things. But that's not how the real world works. I love your content, and also you're like my favorite YouTuber right now. Number one, I love your character. Also, it's so cute. Thank you, thank you. I do agree that my character is very cute though, isn't she? Speaking of, the artist who drew this model, I'm supposed to be in contact with her right now, like discussing the next outfit that I was going to add to this model. I think I need to wait for a little longer because I think she's waiting for the winter holidays in China. I'm not Korean or Japanese. Guess again. You'd probably have 50 VTuber models for all your OCs too. Yeah, I would. I'm not even kidding. Cause like right now I mainly only have models for this one character, for Yoyoloid, and I already have like what? Probably over 20 by now. So like, imagine if I commissioned this many models for every OC, which I have at least 5. I have at least 5 OCs that I use pretty frequently. And then if we're counting every single OC, or every OC that I still like to this day, it would be easily over 10. 20 models for each OC, that's like, what, 200 models? I don't know, my math is bad. But like... you get the point, right? Never give Yo-Yo $5,000. See? I'm bad at math. $5,000. It's all gonna be live 2D art. I hate to say that you're right. I hate to say that you're right on that. Like, I'm not even joking. The algorithm is weird in that it tries to suggest you things that you might be interested in and stuff that seem to be on the rise. I started viewing some low view videos to compare editing to, and suddenly I started getting videos that have an average of like 20 views when I used to only see at minimum 50k. Yeah, see, I don't really understand the algorithm sometimes. Like, I've also been recommended videos that are like not even a few hundred views, like not even 20 views. I've gotten recommended videos with 0 views. And like, out of curiosity, I have watched some of them. Like, I can't say I would be lying if I said that there wasn't any surprises in those low viewership videos. Cause like, some small content creators are really good, you know, you have to admit. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. Also stream for the next hour. It will... I mean, thank you, I guess. Just wondering, what's the VTuber you were talking about? Yeah, it's her. She's really cool. I think I followed her since like 2019 probably. I could say she's a friend. I mean, I don't talk to her much, but like, we've collaborated before. We've like done... Well, I sang with her in that Genshin fan song cover. So yeah. I guess I could consider her an acquaintance. I gotta go. It's kind of sad that your schedule makes it so your streams are always in the morning. Yeah, it's the time zone differences. I could stream earlier, but then it would probably be way too early for you. I'll try to like stream at different times. Thank you for watching until now, and good luck at work. Yo-Yo is like Iron Man. Just like him, she has a bunch of models. But you know what? And I'm also a robot. I probably have iron parts or something, I don't know. Iron Man's not really a robot. But like, there's a robot suit, right? No, like, see... How do I put it? Like, I don't want to approach friends being like, hey, I'm also a VTuber now. Like, do we want to collaborate? Especially like, I know this is gonna sound bad, but like, I don't want to seem like I'm trying to take advantage of them for their viewers or like followers or whatever. I don't know. It doesn't feel right for me, especially like when they're putting in so much more effort. Like for them, for VTubers like Phoebe and the others, they're probably treating this as either a part-time or full-time job. But for me, it's basically just a time-consuming hobby. You know what I mean? It would be like, oh, I like singing as a hobby, so let's go collaborate with Taylor Swift or something. I don't know. It just doesn't feel... It doesn't feel quite right. Like, I'm not taking this seriously enough yet. Like, if I ever collaborated with other VTubers, it would be like a business collaboration, probably. It would be like work. And currently, I'm not treating this seriously enough as work yet. I don't know, am I making sense? I mean, of course, I would still love to do more singing collaborations, you know, but like streaming-wise, yeah, I'm definitely not there yet. I would totally reach out to like collaborate on covers though. Covers, or maybe even original songs in the future. I don't know, I just feel like I'm too much of an amateur still. Not professional enough. Honestly, if one of my friends told me they were suddenly a secretly well-known YouTuber, I'd have some mixed feelings. Not like that, not like it'd get in our friendship type, but in the sense that I'd always feel like he's looking for content rather than enjoying friends. Yeah, I completely understand that, because I mean, this is kind of why I don't tell many grass-touching friends about like VTubing and stuff. Because I mean, when you're creating content, then everything could be potential content, right? Like, Yo-Yo is so genuine. I don't know, why does that make me genuine? I don't know, like it just makes sense to me logically. That's not how I would approach a friendship. I guess it would be different if it was collaborative effort on something you love, like art or covers. Yeah, cause like, I have a lot more experience in making art. Not art. No, not art. I mean covers. Not art. I'm not an experienced artist by any means. No, like, I'm more experienced with like the process of making a cover, a song cover, and like definitely not as experienced in VTubing. Like, it took me 2 years to even be able to like really chat casually, you know? How do you create a YouTube character? You pay money. You find an artist and you pay money, and you commission them to draw you. Don't be afraid of accidentally hit send while I was thinking what to type. Understandable. You are forgiven. I mean, like, how dare you not finish your message? Yo-Yo's secretly a master artist. Dude, I don't think... If I had that kind of secret, I don't think I would be able to keep it. Okay, I would be... Listen, I would be too excited to show off my skills if I was a master artist, okay? I hope as experience builds up, you can find more skills and do more fun things. I hope so too. Hope I'll keep enjoying what I do. How much is 5 million good? I'm pretty sure 5 million is enough for VTubing, yeah. That's more than enough, actually. In all seriousness though, if you truly want to get into VTubing, like, maybe try it without commissioning a model first. Or like, try it with a cheaper model, like a cheaper pre-made model. You know what, I'm not the best person to look for VTubing advice from. To be fair, your covers are art. Yeah, you're right, singing is art. Like, when you say art and artist, I immediately think of visual art, like drawing and stuff. But yeah, you're right, music is art after all. Hi, Miss Yo-Yo. Hi! Hello! Yes, I am Miss Yo-Yo. Being called Miss makes me feel like a teacher. I can't teach anything, but like, I do enjoy the idea of being a teacher. Imagine being able to teach. I like your channel nonetheless. You're probably my favorite and only VTuber I watch. I appreciate that, thank you. There are many VTubers out there, so let's see if you're gonna find better VTubers. Which there are many. They're very easy to find too. Wait, why am I recommending you to like find other VTubers? What I mean is, don't you dare ever liking other VTubers, okay? Just kidding. That was a joke. That was a joke. See, I can tell jokes. Not really funny ones, but I can tell jokes. Pre-made or customizable seems to be the way to go these days. Yeah, because there are so many. Which, like, I've seen people complaining about how pre-made models are making the standards for VTubers low or something. Like, I've seen people complaining about that. Which, like, I kind of get where they're coming from. But at the same time, I don't think it's a bad thing. Because, like, it gives more people the chance to try it out, you know? Like, there's not that much reason to gatekeep VTubing. This is a little random, but your hello is very good. What do you mean? Like, which hello? Like, hello, hello, or hello, or something. Oh yeah, that's another thing. Okay, like, you know how other VTubers... Maybe not every other VTuber, because I'm not trying to be like, I'm not like other VTubers, but like, a lot of VTubers have their own iconic greeting lines. Like, for example, Phoebe's is Ohachi or something. And then... I can't think of anyone else. yeah, like everyone has their signature greetings, and I was just too lazy to even come up with one. I mean, I could just go with my actual name, you know, because Yo-Yo literally is a greeting. I feel like that's a little too lazy, so... Yo-Yo, it's Yo-Yo. Yeah, see, that's too lazy! Like, imagine using your own name as a greeting. Am I being held at bonk point? Oh, that reminds me. You guys ready for your daily head pats? I had to head pat quietly because of the sleeping humans. Hello, hello is very iconic for me. Laziness doesn't matter if it's that good. I'll take your word for it. You know what? At this point, I should just start greeting you guys by giving head pats. Very gentle, totally non-aggressive head pats. Don't be afraid of utilizing your connections, just make sure it comes from a place of good faith and intent. It's fine as long as you're not using these relationships as solely an ends to a mean. Yeah, I mean, I agree on that, of course. It's just that... I definitely don't think I'm a bad person. I mean, I don't think I'm a bad robot who takes advantage of others. But like, I also need competence if I want to collaborate with more, I guess, professional VTubers, right? Because like, if my own skill level isn't there, then like... then I'm not gonna initiate collaborations only to mess them up. I think you're plenty competent. See, I don't know how to explain it. Like, there's the F words, and then there's actual experience, and then just like, let's be honest, I have to take into consideration like the viewership too, right? Cause like, for example, if I was hosting a talk show with another creator who's like much bigger, with a much wider audience, and then if we stream at the same time and the other creator is constantly responding to their chats and like they always get the questions in the chat, meanwhile there's like 0 viewer on my side, then like I don't know, that would still feel like I'm taking advantage of the other creator, because like all my viewers will be coming from them. I don't know, like for me it has to be a balance. There has to be a balance in a collaboration, otherwise I don't know, it's gonna feel, it's not gonna feel right for me. Why did you crack open my skull? Can't you just like seal it closed again? Oh wait, you're a human. I forgot that. You can't just seal your own skull closed. You're fine, you don't have to collaborate to be our fave. Yeah, who needs collaboration anyways? See, this is what happens when you guys feed my ego too much. I become narcissistic. So like, reel it back a little, okay? Don't like me too much. Don't say you like me too much. And honestly, you shouldn't like me too much, okay? You guys know that I don't want you to like me more than anything else. Just like me a correct amount. And what are you talking about, Inari Fox? I'm concerned. Maybe I should hide. don't you dare even don't bring up that biatch, okay? I'm willing to share my spotlight with anyone except for her. That biatch. Hello. You're not too late. I still need to stream for at least another hour. Don't worry, if you ever go too far, then we can just bring up a certain 1 hour. You mean a stream that never existed? You mean that made up stream that you guys insisted happened, but actually didn't? Okay. I'll go watch something like Minecraft or something. Yes, go watch Minecraft. Go watch Minecraft if you have to. I've actually never played Minecraft, and like I know I said I won't. Also, why are so many messages being blocked? Rip. I've been thinking maybe I should try Minecraft. I'm caving just a little bit. I don't know, I feel like I'm a little late on that trend. I think I understand it now. You're like Zhao a little bit. While collaboration is not something you shy away from at all, you always keep in mind to provide value similarly to how much value your collab partner gives you, shoulder to shoulder. I mean, yeah, to me that's how a friendship works, or a partnership works. It has to be, any relationship has to be like balanced, not necessarily equal, because there are, what am I even saying anymore? Like, obviously when I say relationships that are not equal, I mean like, because there are I need to properly word this. Give me a second. Give me a second to reorganize my language module. Because there are like, for example, employee and employer relationships, like that's obviously not an equal relationship. But like, what I mean by balanced is that you have to provide value to this relationship or this exchange, I guess. Otherwise, it's not fair to the other person. And also, like, obviously, I'd probably be expecting the same thing from them. But I think it should be mutual efforts, you know? It's just like, how do I put it? Like, for example, when you go out eating with your friends, which I know most people probably split the bill, but like, if your friend treats you this time, the next time you go out eating, you treat them back. That's the way I see it. Like, it should be balanced. Like, nobody should owe the other person. What AI version? Oh, there's no AI. There's no AI here. I'm not artificial intelligence. I'm organic stupidity. GS. Minecraft is one of those games that just lives forever. I see. Maybe I should get into it then. Unfortunately, I'm one of those types of friends that go let me pay, then proceeds to disregard any attempt at repayment. No, see, like, I don't know how to explain it, but like if my friend does that to me, like if my friend is the type that keeps paying for the meal, then I'd probably start sending them gifts, or I would start to like distance myself from them, because like, I don't know, it just doesn't feel right to keep receiving things from others without giving back, you know? Like, it's not that I'm a good person or anything, it's just what feels balanced. It needs to balance out on the scale. which is exactly, in my eyes, why I call you genuine. I admire this mindset. I don't think it's anything to admire either. I don't know. Like, it just makes sense. I know people see things differently. Like, maybe to some people it's unnecessary or even tiring. Like, I don't know. And maybe some people would call this materialistic. I guess it just depends on how you personally view interpersonal relationships, I guess. You're one smart cookie or robot? I don't know about that. If I was smart, if I was a smart robot, I should be better at calculus or something. I don't know, I'm definitely not smart. I guess it comes down to perspective in that case. I personally see it as repayment for hanging out with me. No, like, it can make sense. You see, it can make sense because for some people, they see quality time as like more valuable than gifts or money. You know, like, don't they have that love language thing? It's a whole personality test, like what your love language is. And for me personally, my love language would be either acts of service or gifts. Gift giving, gift receiving, gift exchange. I don't know what it's called. But yeah. Like, of course quality time is still important. But like, I think I scored very, very low on the other two. Like, one is verbal expression and the other one was physical touch. So like, for me personally, if I care about my friends, I will like want to either gift them presents or provide service. Like, I think like doing favors, right? But like, at the same time, sometimes I realize that I might be expecting the same things back from them, which doesn't always work out because not everyone sees friendships the same way I do. And that's okay. Like, I don't have to keep those friendships. I mean, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Okay, I was kidding about that part. But like, what I mean is, we can always try to reach a common ground, you know? Either by communication or just getting used to each other's perspectives, like over time. Or if you really can't stand the difference, then you don't have to keep the friendship. That's just how it is. And like, it also depends on the person too. Like, I don't necessarily want to give gifts to everyone. Like, there are definitely friends who I enjoy spending time with rather than, you know, doing favors for. I don't know, it's just too... It's just not one of those topics that you can just be like, oh, in summary, this is just how it is. It's always case by case. Why would you go to the candy shop? If you want candy, you can just order candy online. I'm too lazy to go to the candy shop. Yeah, I just sound like someone who never touches grass when I said that. RIP. I guess all relationships are transactional in a sense. Yeah, I was trying to avoid saying that because it sounds bad, but like, it's true, isn't it? Like, you get something, you give something and you get something in return. Like, whether that's physical, material, or whatever else, a good time, some mental clarity. I don't know. That's why it has to be balanced. Good night, good night. Thank you for watching until now. All relationships are not transactional because I feel no shame scamming my friends out of their pantry food. I don't know how to comment on that. Hello, welcome back, Owl. Hello. Honestly, every time I go to a physical candy store, it's like there's so much candy that I cannot buy. I might as well just shop for them online, you know? It's not worth it. Got ice cream and fries? Oh, do you also dip fries in your ice cream? You don't eat candy? How could you not eat candy? Are you saying that you hate sweets? How dare you? In my stream? You're gonna say you dislike sweet food in my stream? How dare you dislike candy? How could you? You hate all sweets. I'm gonna have to throw you into the choco void. How dare you? I have no mods, but if I did, they would be kicking this user to the choco void right now. To the basement! I mean, I don't have a basement, so to the choco void! I've never been to a candy store. I've always been a grocery store candy enjoyer. Honestly, there probably isn't that much of a difference. Doesn't really matter where you buy the candy, as long as it's like good candy. What's my favorite candy? I do like lollipops, and I like those sour gummies, sour Skittles, like fruit flavored candies, and I like chocolate too, but you get sick of chocolate much faster than fruit candies. I also like... yeah, I can't think of anything else, but like, I definitely like sweet food. Then again, I think I like most food, actually. I'm definitely the food-loving type of robot. Fries in ice cream is... I tried it, but I still don't understand what's the deal. It tastes okay, but I don't know. I think, well, you see, tasting okay is sufficient. That's enough. The creature has endless hunger. See, like, I don't even need to be hungry to want to just, like, have a snack. But yeah, I need... honestly though, I do try to like binge eat nowadays, cause you know, it's not very good for the robot system. Thank you for the hydrate redeem. Yes, I like water. I like H2O very much. I still prefer Monster though, which I don't have right now. I make fun of Yo-Yo for spending egregious, am I reading that right, amounts on her fan art. Meanwhile, I spend stupid amounts trying out different food. It wouldn't be called fan art if I'm commissioning for myself. But yeah, you see, I think both of those reasons to spend money are valid. Okay, let's not judge each other. What's your favorite kind of chocolate? I like dark chocolate, like 70 to 80% dark chocolate. I was reading that right. Egregious. Never give Yo-Yo $5,000. It's all gonna be potato chips and candy. Not just potato chips and candies. Okay, if I had $5,000 only reserved for food, I'd first go have hot pot. Okay, and then I'd have probably some ice cream after hot pot, and then the next day I'm gonna have barbecue, and then maybe some candy, maybe some drinks, and then like I'm probably gonna try out some food that I normally don't eat. Wait, really? I thought 80% isn't even like that much dark chocolate. I feel like I've had 90 or 95%. I believe that was like mostly bitter. I guess I lied. The only candy I would eat is dark chocolate. Is chocolate considered a candy? It is, right? Egregious? Okay. English is hard. Bear with me. I don't dislike milk chocolate, you see. Actually, I would even say I like Kit Kats. Like the dark chocolate flavor Kit Kats. But like some people say Kit Kat doesn't really count as chocolate. It's more like waffles and chocolate coated waffles. I don't know. I mean, I consider Kit Kat chocolates, so I don't know. I'm just really not good with bitter or spicy things. That's understandable. I see. See, I don't dislike bitter. But like when it comes to spicy, I cannot live without spicy food every now and then. Okay, like I need that shit. You see, I remember as kids, we'd have these like, are they called bitter melon? 苦瓜? Are 苦瓜 just called bitter melon? I need to look this up. 苦瓜英文. Yeah, I guess it is called bitter melon, or whatever the scientific word is. Momordica torrentia. Yeah, I don't... That sounds way too scientific. But yeah, I actually really liked bitter melon. Like, obviously cooked bitter melon with pork. But yeah. Green tea Kit Kats are awesome. I don't think I've tried the green ones, the green tea ones. Or maybe I have, I just forgot. But yeah, I feel like chocolate in general, I can enjoy chocolates in general. It's just that if it's too sweet, then I'd probably get sick of it pretty fast. Not the raw bitter melon, no. Obviously I eat them cooked. Ew, my parents used to make us eat those. See, like, I always thought they tasted good. Maybe it was just because the humans back then, back in my days, were really good at making dishes with bitter melon for some reason. But like, yeah, I actually really liked bitter melon. Speaking of which, I should probably buy some bitter melon the next time I go grocery shopping. If I can find them. You mean wafers? Yeah, did I say waffles? Yeah, like... I always get those two confused. But yes, I meant wafers. Or wafers, wafers, wafer... I don't know. I don't know these words. The Chinese restaurant near me uses bitter melon in a lot of their meat dishes. Yeah, bitter melon with meat is just like... I really like it, okay. It's delicious. Love my Kit Kat chocolate waffles in the morning. Wafers. Wafers. I don't know. I need to look this up. I need to know if it's wafer or wafer. Okay, I think it's wafers then. Noted. See if I still remember this next stream. Chocolate waffles? Yeah, they do sound delicious. Well, I do have a lot of waffles in my fridge right now. I can probably make something... I could probably make chocolate waffles if I just buy some chocolate. Bitter melon isn't... I just... Well... You'd be asking the wrong robot. Cause like, I think it's good. I don't think it's bad at all. Plus, it's good for your body. Wafer would be spelled... What? Wafer will be spelled what now? The double F makes you say the F sound at the end of the O. Wait, what? How do you even hear wafer? I swear to God, you guys, these double consonants in English like that, you hear a difference? Do you actually hear a difference? Wafer. The heck? Wafer. Wafer. I cannot. I need to stop. Waffle versus wafer. Waffle. Wafer. I don't hear the difference between like the F's. I don't hear an extra F in there. Like obviously it changes the having one or two F changes the pronunciation of the vowel, but like I don't hear the double F. I don't know how you hear a double consonant like that. Waffle. How do you know if it's like waffle, or or like waffle? I don't hear the damn difference. Okay. I hear it when I separate the syllables, but I don't hear it when I'm actually saying the word normally. So like... That would be like if my name was spelled Y-O-Y-Y-O. Like, would you hear the double Y in the middle? Would it become like... Would it go from yo-yo to yoyo? Like, I don't... I'm not even talking about the different regional pronunciations. It's just when the consonant is repeated in the middle. Like, I just don't get it. Yo-yo. Let's not make that into a new nickname. It sounds weird. Like I always say about English, it's if you know, you know. Some English teachers would unironically agree. Yeah. Like there are so many rules and so many exceptions to the rules. It doesn't make any sense. Yo-yo. What kind of name even is that? Yeah, I know it changes the pronunciation of a vowel. Like I know when it's a vowel followed by a consonant and then followed by E, it should be pronounced as a long vowel, is it? But then again, there are exceptions to this rule too. Like, for example, recipe isn't pronounced recipe. And I know this, and I learned this because I pronounced it wrong in class multiple times before the teacher even corrected me. It was so embarrassing. But yeah, it's just that I can't really hear a double consonant. Yeah, and also how where doesn't rhyme with ear. And how there doesn't rhyme with here. See, like, how would you even pronounce that? Like, would it be weird or would it be word? Teardrop and tear paper? I don't know, man. It's just too confusing. This isn't an English grammar class. Read, read. Don't even get me started on that, okay? I also thought that the past tense of read was R-E-D for some time. Like, how could you just change the pronunciation without changing the spelling? Although, okay, to be fair, Chinese also does that. Don't get me started on languages. Oh, Neil, the whole homophones and homonyms are here. For one second, I misread that as the homophobics are The homophobies. Homophobes? Homophobes. I read that as homophobes. Let's move on from the language topic, you guys. I don't have enough brain cells to burn for this. Okay, anyways. Oh, it hasn't been 2 hours yet? I was like, let me end the stream, but then it hasn't been 2 hours. Okay. Someone come up with a new topic. My brain is too tired to think of one. The homophonics are here to destroy all your Yuri ships. No! That can never happen. Not my Yuri ships. Do you play any instruments? Do I play? Well, I don't currently play anything, but I can play the piano. I even passed some pretty difficult piano exams back in the days, and then only to stop playing altogether. Why does Yo-Yo like being a robot? Do I like being a robot? I think I just like being Yo-Yo. Cause, you know, you should like being you. Wow, so inspirational. I should be a motivational speaker or something. I enjoy being a robot that's not like other robots. Back in the day, listen. Okay. Technically, Mother was the one who passed the exams. But you know, I inherited her memories. Because she installed them into me. So... Oh yeah, I also played the clarinet. I also played the clarinet for a while. For maybe like a year or two. Before... I think I lost my clarinet. And then I attempted to learn the ukulele and the guitar. I never really figured it out. I think, I don't know, I was too impatient to learn a new instrument. Which yo-yo are you talking about though? There's so many non-robot yo-yos. Are you saying that I'm not the one and only yo-yo? How insensitive. Oh, I wish I was the whole band. You see, at one point I even wanted to start learning violin. And like, I don't know, maybe I still want to. Maybe in the future I will actually attempt. But yeah, I don't know. I would like to pick up my piano skills at some point. But like, other than that, I don't really have much expectations in learning instruments. I mean, like, I sing, if that kind of counts as an instrument. But yeah. How do I know that this yo-yo isn't an imposter? You're just gonna have to take my word for it. And you better do. Or I'm gonna send you to the Choco Void. In the basement that doesn't actually exist. I mean, you don't have to do anything. You don't have to trust me, okay? I would never make you take everything I say seriously. I would never do that to you. I respect your own opinions. If they sound right to me. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. That was a joke. Sheesh. Sheesh. I only played percussion in band. Wasn't good at it though. Oh yeah, I want to try playing percussions. Those are drums, right? Just to make sure. Percussion as in drums, right? I want to learn how to play drums. They look so fun. Drums and literally everything you can hit. Yeah, I want to learn that. I think it's too late for me though. Even if I try to learn, I'm probably never gonna get good enough at it to really play anything. Being percussions, you play everything in the back of the band. Wait, so just one percussion person? Actually, you know what? Now that I think about it, when I was in the school band back in the days, there was always only just one drum kid. It's not too late to hit things. Yeah, but like to hit things in a professional manner. Okay, not professional, but like even in a hobbyist manner. In like a proper manner. Like on rhythm. And not lose brain cells. I still remember my band teacher telling me something about boys who played the flute being made fun of and not to listen to those people on the first day I started. Real vote of confidence there. Wait, why would you be made fun of for playing the flute as a boy? I mean, like, if people make fun of boys who played the flute, I think that's really stupid. Anyone in percussion, multiple will be playing a different percussion instrument. I see, I see. Percussion is literally anything that you hit to play, so cymbals are percussion and the xylophone is too. I see. Oh yeah, the xylophone. Wait, the xylophone is a percussion? That I didn't know. I know very little about bands. Flute is generally seen as a feminine instrument. Really? Really? Well, what about all the men who played the flute, the Chinese flute, in donghua and like wuxia TV shows? Really now? Yeah, you shouldn't let the so-called gender roles of instruments stop you from playing an instrument you like. I think it's just really stupid to assign instruments to genders. Like, why? Like, who even made up those rules? The flute was so peak, I guess it didn't matter to the Chinese men. Honestly, I don't know if that's only like in TV shows and cartoons. I should probably fact check that, but it is fine. But yeah, play any instrument you want. Okay, like ignore the stereotypes. They're stupid. Yeah, it is a freaking instrument. Like then again, it's not like other items haven't been assigned gender roles. Man, people waste so much time and effort on things that don't actually matter. I remember our music teacher getting mad and crashing out when students would call the recorder a flute. Are recorders not a flute? I mean, I don't know. Is a recorder not a flute? Because in Chinese, I would call it 笛子, which the flute is also 笛子, which is like, but like we have 横笛 and 竖笛, I think, which literally translates to horizontal flute and vertical flute. I think. Okay, I could be wrong on this. It's been a very long time since I talked about instruments in Chinese. I wasn't in a band, but I was a drummer for my friend's demo tape. It wasn't half bad. My school actually had a great band with a drum line worth watching. Basically a mini theater play. See, I didn't participate in like any... Well, I only participated in like very little extracurriculars back in school. Like, the only time I really was in a band was like when it was part of the default music class. Like I couldn't opt out of it back then, but yeah. I'm glad I got to try the clarinet though, like even though I lost it later on, but still. If they were flutes, why are we calling them recorders? I don't know. I thought recorders were a type of... Yeah, I thought they were a type of flutes. I thought like there were many different types of flutes. Like horizontal flutes and vertical flutes. Would you still be playing the clarinet if you haven't lost it? Probably not, honestly. I probably wouldn't. Cause like... I didn't really get a reason to play it anymore. Cause when I was playing the piano, I was mostly practicing almost on a daily basis for the exams. So like... I always had a purpose to practice those things, and once I didn't have that purpose, I just like didn't have a reason to make it part of my 24 hours every day. See, like, I'd like to think that I truly did enjoy playing the piano though. Because, I mean, I do like music, genuinely, and I like being able to play an instrument while also being able to sing. Well, I mean, I'm not saying that I'm able to do those things at the same time, which I cannot. Like, as much as I love multitasking, my mouth and my hands don't really like to collaborate. So, if I'm trying to sing when playing the piano, like, or if I'm even trying to just talk when playing the piano, I will mess up. So like, yeah. Did you ever play instruments just for fun? Not really. I'll be honest, not really. The entire time I was playing the piano, it was for studying purposes, for like learning, for exams, for passing those exams, and for, I don't know, I think back then we were even considering that for like college application points, which honestly was like really stupid. Like, I feel like I could have enjoyed the piano, but like, because I was always preparing for exams and just like being forced to practice, because otherwise I wouldn't pass the exams. Like, it made me enjoy it a lot less than I could have, which I regret. But yeah, I think it wouldn't take me too long to pick it back up though, because I did pass like the second highest level of the piano exams, which, like, you know, nowhere near professional, okay, but like I was a pretty good piano player back in the days. This reminds me of a game, won't say it though. Piano Tiles? That's a game I thought of. Yo-Yo plays the drum using Froyo heads every time she head pats. Ah, yes. You guys are my drums, basically, I guess. Ow. Ow! Note to self. Wear gloves next time when you give head pats. Ayya. What was that? What was what? Nothing happened. Nothing happened. You guys didn't hear that. Ironically, I played flute in band really well, but I suck pretty bad at rhythm games. See, I don't think I'm good at rhythm games either. But like, I feel like that's just because I don't play it enough, you know? If I spent at least a few hours, or even just 1 hour playing rhythm games every day, I'd probably be really great at it by the end of the year. But like, yeah, I don't think being able to play an instrument affects your ability to play rhythm games that much. Maybe to some extent, but like, it's still pretty different. I can't multitask with music either that I know of. I did play twice at a local bar, but that was just singing. You'd probably love the drums though. Yeah, I've never sung at a bar or anything. In fact, I haven't sung on stage. Like, I haven't sung standing in front of people since like maybe since college actually. Because I was in the choir for 1 year of college. And I remember we were supposed to perform, and I was supposed to have a solo, but then like the show got cancelled, so that never happened, and I never really went back into choir. Your eyes are different colors. Yes, they are. Very cool, aren't they? They don't have to be different colors though. No, they're not different colors. Because I'm cool like that. I think I was naturally good at rhythm games. Oh, are you flexing? Are you flexing now? Unbelievable. Or maybe I've been obsessed with them for a long time actually. Yeah, let's go with that. I like guitar. I like guitar too. I can't play it. I want to learn. I just need to like I just need to set about a week of time and like really get into the basics. Maybe spend like 2 or 3 hours learning the very basics, and then maybe after that I can actually learn guitar eventually. But like, yeah, I like know nothing. And I know nothing about playing the guitar. Maybe I know like 1 chord. I don't even know 1 chord. I know you're supposed to play the guitar in chords, right? Simply Guitar is calling. Is that an app or something? I did not have the hand-eye coordination to play the guitar. I mean, for the guitar, isn't it mostly just hand? I mean, cause like, once you get familiar with the chords and strings, like, you don't really look at your guitar anymore, do you? Otherwise, those guitarists would just be like looking down the entire time, right? Would you just have to memorize the chords with your hands? See, like, memorization is another really difficult thing for me when it comes to music. Like, I can memorize songs just fine, but when it comes to actually playing the keys, like playing the music on like keyboard, or if I try to learn guitar, the strings, then like, I don't know. I'm so horrified of messing up on piano, which is like kind of partly why I gave up on it after I passed the exams. It's just like, yeah, I don't know. And like, I tend to just like stop in the middle of a piece if I mess up on something. Like, I'm not because I don't want to keep playing, but because like my memory just doesn't continue if I mess up. It's literally so bad. That's true, but I simply do not have the ability to do that with a guitar. Oddly enough, I can play the violin semi-decently. The violin. You know what, you guys? In the very distant future, maybe I'll learn the violin. Okay, I shouldn't be saying all this to you. You know how they say that if you have a plan, you don't tell anyone about it? I feel like I've been doing the exact opposite of that recently. Like, I tell everyone about my plans so loudly. Like, oh, I'm gonna learn this, I'm gonna learn that, and then in the end, I don't actually learn anything. I just like talk about learning it and complain about how hard it is to learn things, and then never actually learn it. This tends to happen when you're getting old and rusty, okay? Enjoy your youth while you still have it. There are no mods. See, it is for this reason that there are no mods. I know, I'm rusty. Don't worry, it's not on the New Year's resolutions, so no one's gonna judge you. You know what? What if I just delete my entire New Year resolutions list? So that nobody's gonna judge me regardless at the end of the year. Okay? Okay? Unlike a certain... Oh, okay. Don't... How could you bring up the S word right now? Don't even forget about it. Forget about the thing that starts with an S. Plot twist, Yo-Yo is a natural at the violin. Oh, you're just trying to flatter me into embarrassing myself. I know what you're doing. You can't... You cannot trick me with that. You will not successfully scam me into attempting to learn violin. Screenshot her New Year's resolution. No! No! Nuh-uh. No mods. There are no mods. Singing in front of people wasn't anything I foresaw myself doing, but my old channel was me singing, so a country singer had me open for him. But you should obviously definitely Definitely continue with your music. What music? My non-existent music. Like, if I only ever do covers, I can't really call myself, I don't know, a musician. Although singers are still different from musicians, right? Like, musicians are people who actually produce their own music. Probably. I don't know. How do you define musicians? I guess you can beatbox? No, I can't. Dude, that reminds me, okay. One time, our grass-touching friend group was just like having a very regular chat when all of a sudden one of them, like this guy in our friend group, suddenly started like beatboxing. Like, he wasn't even just beatboxing, he was like humming a melody while like beatboxing. I don't know. I don't know how he even does that. It seems cool. And I'm envious. I am envious of all the talented people. Like, how could you have talents, but I don't have? Give them to me! Yeah, like, I didn't even know that was possible. Like, how could you beatbox and hum a melody at the same time? Yes, give me your talents, you guys. You don't need those talents. Okay, you might as well share your talents with me. You see? Why is my model not moving? I'm trying to zoom in. It's not moving! God damn it. Hello? Hello? Oh. What? Oh, there we go. Give me your talents before I take them by force. Access denied. That was VTube Studios' attempt at stopping me from stealing other people's talents, but don't tweak out yet, you'll get your monster suffix eventually. Wait, why am I so short? There we go. Where is my monster? Give me my monster! I need my monster! I look like I'm just popping up from under the desk. Wouldn't that be more accurate if my model was chibi? Be like, kinda cute. I'm so cute. You are short? What did you just say? Okay, see, I'm short right now because I'm a chibi. It's my chibi form. I shrank into a chibi. Yeah. Now I'm not short anymore. I'm back. The regular sized yo-yo is back. And she is not short. Not kinda, very cute. You're right, you're right. Very cute. The cutest. You know, I was just comparing my model heights. Well, I mean, I did it quite a while ago, but I found out that Mother's model is like a little bit taller than me. A little bit taller than this model. And you guys already know that Yoyoloid, you know, she who must not be named, except I just named her, which is fine. She can't do anything. And like, her model is short, like really short next to me. So like, you can call Yoyoloid short, because she deserves it. Can I summon her? Can I summon her so that I can show you our height difference? Oh! There she is! Wait, I think she's standing on something. I think she's standing on a stool or something. Yeah, I think she's cheating, you guys. This will be more like it. She should be shorter than that. Hello. Why am I standing to the side? This is my stream. Oh my god. She's getting this biatch right here. She's getting way too comfortable stealing my spotlight, you guys. Yeah, this is probably. Actually, you know what? I should probably show the full body so that we can get a more objective height. Oh my god, she is so short. She's so short, you guys. Like literally tiny. I feel like I can be taller than her if I shrank to semi-chibi, you guys. Although in chibi form we're like about the same size. Actually, my chibi form is shorter than her. Would you look at that? Oh my god. Look at how short she is. I didn't realize she's this short. Holy shit. Oh my god. Like, literally tiny. Okay, I think we're done here. Goodbye, you biatch. Get out of here. Don't forget your spreadsheet commission thingy. Thank you for another reminder. I needed that. I just realized one of your twin drills is enough to cover her face. I know. Yeah, see, I think my twin drills are bigger than hers. It makes sense, you know, it makes sense. Cause like for a human to have such a big hairstyle, to have such heavy hair, it would probably be a little too tiring. You know what I mean? You've gotten so many reminders. Hope you make that spreadsheet. Listen, I did make the spreadsheet. Okay, I did make a spreadsheet. I just didn't put anything on it yet. You're not taller than Yoyoloid, taller than Yoyoloid. Thank you for the censor. That was very necessary. Yes. Mother isn't that much taller than me though. She's only taller by like a little bit, and I'm pretty sure it's because of her heels. You guys have seen Mother's legs, so like, I don't need to show you again. She wears those thick heels. You're like her elder sister who disowned her. I'm like Yoyoloid's elder sister who disowned her, okay? Oh my bad, hope you finally use it after so long. Oh sheesh. 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 The spreadsheet is gonna find you in your nightmares. I mean, you know what? Understandable. I left it alone for so long after all. Okay, it's been more than 2 hours, so I'm gonna end the stream now and oh, look at that. In my time zone, it's still the 21st. It's still the 21st. So like, maybe I can go fill in some spreadsheet stuff so that I can say I worked on one more thing today. Okay, thank you guys for watching. Tomorrow we will play Wuwa. Yes, as planned. Although I don't really know what's going on in Wuwa right now. May or may not have not logged in since the last time I streamed it. Actually, no, that's a lie. I did log in a couple times. But yeah. Yes, KPI is met. Very low KPI. Don't forget Arknight's infield. I downloaded it. I downloaded the launcher. Wait, did I? Yeah, I did. Yeah, it's in my download. Oh yeah, it's in my downloads. Yes, for sure now. Cool. Okay. Thank you for watching, you guys. Thank you, thank you. Have a great rest of your Tuesday or Wednesday. And I will see you guys tomorrow for Wuwa, most likely. You know, unless I get lazy and ghost you guys, which is fine because I will come back on Thursday if that happens. But yeah. Okay. Thank you. Bye. Good night.